first travel outside of the Netherlands would have been like going to Belgium, to Brussels. I remember going to this, legendary, what they called Rue de la Gonne in Brussels, where Vincent and Marilyn were teaching. It's like the tango sanctuary in Europe that time. And my very first like far away thing I was making was during a road trip with my friends to Spain and ending up in Sitges Tango Festival. And then we're talking about 14, 15 years ago. So yeah, I've been traveling from then. And then it was not that much. I was traveling like maybe 2, 3, 4 times a year. And for a long time, the first 10 years, it was kind of that amount of traveling. But then the whole thing of tango marathon started. One of the first was Berlin. Also Hamburg had a marathon. So these were like one of my first tango marathons. And from there on, it kind of like pushed off and I started traveling more and more. And like the first 10 times a year, 12 times, 15, up to like, well, in my last 2 years when I had the sabbatical, my first year, like I could go anytime wherever. So like 2 years ago, I did, I think 32 weekends in 1 year. So, and last year was 26. And this year I hope to stay under 20. So it's kind of like, like it's crazy, but it's a beautiful thing to do. Like for me, it's like, I like that. It's great to travel for tango, which gives you one side the feeling of being at home anywhere in the world, because you know the dance and everybody knows that dance too. So sharing something in common, and at the same time being outside and being in a foreign country and learning something new about the world. As long as I can afford it, health-wise, financially, in other ways, I will do that, and well, we'll see where it goes.
I understand the passion all too well, you know. But I think it's good to realize that before you and everybody else, thousands of people danced and were flabbergasted just like you and me. And thousands of them stopped. So what happened? What happened to them? Or what changed? I think we all will change. Some will dance all their lives, some will stop. So even though I understand all too well, you know, what's special about tango. I mean, I do this 26 years, you know, so it's a long time. But we have to realize that although a lot of people say tango is life, I understand, it's been in my life. But I would also like to put the seed in people's head, you know, that maybe tango is not life. Life is much more than tango. Maybe it's a beautiful metaphor. It's the same when somebody is in love, you don't ask, how will it end? You know, how will it end? Which kind of fight will end your love for this girl? Because it can happen. But this is a question sometimes in my head, you know, what will make you stop? The reason why we continue is simple, because everybody says exactly the same. You have a very intimate connection with a lot of people. That's tango. You can have, you know, an unbelievable, uncomparable, close, intimate connection, even for 1 minute. Sometimes I have a close connection in the first 10 seconds. And then after 10 seconds, I feel it's repetition. Then I said, okay, what next? I already had my wow in the first 10 seconds. And the rest is like a continuation. I could have stopped right here.